Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Malin and I took a little bit of a day off yesterday, and I didn't update anything really except that I was teaching power this morning at 9 a.m. So even though that I hope you could find the stream, even though that it wasn't saved. So power is I haven't really decided if it's going to be 60 or 75 or somewhere in between. I have planned a fun class. It's going to be a little bit flowier, some standing postures. And as always, when we practice, we focus on our breath. So no matter how much effort you put towards the physical practice, it is the breath that is always going to be that guide of yours. Right? So with that being said, let's come into a comfortable seat, however that might look like for you. Like to start in Sukhasana. Sit up tall, taking your shoulders over your hips. Close your eyes and listen into your breath. As you're listening to the breath, see if you can really bring all the awareness inwards. So you're trying to collect the thoughts. They're not scattered around. Controlling the focus that is solely focusing on the breath. And then transition to the Ujjayi pranayama, sealing your lips, breathing in and out through the nose. Find that light contraction at the back of the throat, keeping the inhale and the exhale the same way. Engage your Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, the drawing in of the navel, the Uddiyana Bandha. And then open up your eyes. And then just shift into child's pose. Big toes together, keep your knees wide, shifting your hips towards the heels, walk your hands out in front of you. Stretching out the sides of your body, pull your armpits in, listening to the breath. Walk your hands over towards the left side. Take your left hand to your right hand on top of it, and then see if you can push the hand away from the shoulder, sinking your right hip towards the heel. And then expand the breath. Two more. Last one. And walk your hands back to center over towards the right. Right hand on top of your left. Same thing. And then move that left hip towards the left heel, stretching into the armpit on your left side of the side. And take 3 breaths. One more. And come back through center, rise up to all fours, hands underneath the shoulders. Drop the belly towards the floor, widening through the collarbones. Exhale, round your spine. Chin to desk, look between your legs, belly in. Two more, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more. Exhale, round. Come back into a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under, and then let your knees just hover over the mat, right? So you're in a hovering tabletop. So we're going to keep on going. 3 more cat-cows. So activating the core a little bit deeper. Inhale, drop the belly. Tailbone up. Exhale, round. Press the mat away from you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more, breathe in. Exhale, round. And then lift your hips up for downward facing dog. Keep spreading your fingers wide. And then walk your heels up and down. Heart moves to the toes. Press into the hands, lift your kneecaps. And breathe. One more. Inhale, lift your heels, walk your feet forward, coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Keep your feet hip width apart, look between your legs. You can bend your knees, letting the belly rest to the thighs. Take the hands onto the elbows and sway. And then let go of your hands and slowly start rolling up along your spine. The last thing that will come up is your head. Bring the shoulders to the ears, let them slide down your back, toes pointing forward. Keep lifting through the arches, kneecaps. You feel your lift through the bandhas. You listen truly into the breath. Taking one traditional Surya Namaskar. Inhale, bring your arms up and over, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bow, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Shift a little bit of weight into the balls of the feet. Feel how you draw the belly in, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, plant your hands. This first one, you can just step it into high plank. Keep reaching your heels back, shoulders over wrist, hips are neutral, belly in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly for this one. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra, pull your heart forward. I guess it's not completely traditional. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up, all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Listen to the breath again. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Really explore the bandhas. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Look between your hands. Step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up and over. Exhale, hands by your side, Samastiti. So we're going to add on to this Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Interlace your hands, let go of your index finger. Exhale, over towards the right, side stretch. Look underneath your arm, legs are strong for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, over towards the left. Look underneath your right arm. 3, belly in, legs are strong. Keep reaching, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, bow, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet into high plank. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Now we're only going to take 3 breaths. Exhale for 1. Make sure you slow it down. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, bring your arms up and over. Exhale, hands by your side, Samastiti. Inhale, arms reaches up. Exhale, open up your arms like a T. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Shift the gaze towards the right thumb. Hips are square to the front. For 3. Legs are still strong. Keep reaching the hands apart for 2. And 1. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, to the left. Same thing here. Spread the fingers wide. Lift the chest a little bit. And breathe. 3. 2. And 1. Arm comes up. Exhale, bow, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift your hips, Adho Mukha. Again, 3 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands by your side, Samastiti. Inhale, arm reaches up. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring them to the rib cage. Lift your chest, squeeze your shoulders together. Keep your hips neutral, so you're not dumping into the low back. And you lift and breathe. 3. Lifting through the heart. 2. And 1. Inhale, arm reaches up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog, and breathe. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And then bend your knees, stack your hip open, and then roll your hip. And then move it the opposite direction. Extend your foot to the back of the mat. Hips are squared. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot through between your hands and then lower your left knee and the top of the foot down. The knees over the ankle, toe points forward, and then shift your hips forward. You can take your hands to the low back and start lifting through your chest. Anjaneyasana. Maybe the arm will come up. Lift again. We breathe. 3. 2. And 1. Exhale, hand comes down, frame your foot, shift back, Ardha Hanuman, belly in, fold over the front leg, and breathe for 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, come forward, tuck your left toe, lift the knee, inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, come forward, dome your upper back, and then squeeze the knee to the chest, look towards your left toe, breathe. 5, belly in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to chest, come forward. Inhale, 3-legged. One more time. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now last time, knee to the chest, step your foot through between your hands, stay to the ball of your back foot. Inhale takes you up for Ashtha Chandrasana, hips are squared. Firm up that right quad, heel is reaching back, lift through the chest, and breathe. 3, 2, keep lifting your heart, and 1. Exhale, bend your left knee, tap it down, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale, tap it down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, right leg up and back. Inhale, come forward into a three-legged dog or three-legged plank. You can take your right knee down or your chaturanga here. You can hop switch if you like. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Come back to the Ujjayi breath. Inhale, lift your left leg. Bend your knees, stack your hip open, and then roll your hip around. Extend your foot to the back of the mat. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Right knee comes down, knees over the ankle, untuck the toe, shift your hips forward, and then inhale, rise up. And you can start taking the hands to the low back, start stretching into the right hip, lift the chest, maybe the hands comes up. And breathe for 3. 2. And 1. Exhale, take the hands down, shift back, half split. Fold over the front leg, belly in, we breathe again. 3. 2. And 1. Come back forward, frame the foot, tuck the right toe, lift the knee, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to the chest, come forward, hold your plank here for 5. Keep pressing the mat away from your belly in. 4. Your legs are strong. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen, three-legged. Exhale, knee to chest, come forward. Inhale, lift it up. One more time, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Rise up, Ashtha Chandrasana. Again, you steady in your stance. Legs are strong, hips are square. You feel your belly, shoulder blades down the back. Lift the gaze for 3. 2. And 1. Tap the knee down, elbows comes into cactus. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tap. Inhale, rise. Last time, bring your knee down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the hands down. Inhale, left leg up and back. Come forward into a three-legged plank. You can take your foot down, lower down, chaturanga hop switch. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. Samastiti. So, a different Surya Namaskar variation. It's a made-up one. Let's see, coming to the top of the mat, big toes together. So we're going to take it slow, 3 breaths. And then after that, we're going to flow through, breath to movement. So just start creating heat. We're flowing with the breath. It becomes this moving meditation. So settle back in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. We sit here, 3 breaths. And then neutralize your hips, lift the chest, squeeze your hands together. We breathe 3. Bring your lower ribs in, 2. And 1, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Lower your knee down. And again, we're going to rise up into Ashtanga. Into Anjana. No, I can't talk. Anjaneyasana. Lift the chest. And now we're going to interlace our hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders open. Lift the heart. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Release your hand. Again, we shift back. 3 breaths, half split. See if you can deepen the forward fold a little bit. Keep digging the heel into the mat. Belly in for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back forward. Tuck the toe, lift the knee, plant your left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Crown of the head draws forward, belly in, and really press into your left hand. So you're lifting out through the left shoulder. 3. Feel your breath, legs are strong. 2. And 1. Exhale, look down. Spin your left heel down. Heel to arch alignment. Line, rise up. So we're coming into warrior 2. You sit down deep. You pull your heels together. You feel the bandhas. Steady gaze over the middle finger. Feet are grounded. We breathe. 3. Sit down a little bit deeper. 2. And 1. Flip your palm. Exhale, reverse. Here we go. We breathe. 3. 2. Really stretch your fingertips back. And 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hand comes down. Step into high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Come back to the Ujjayi Pranayama. Bandhas. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, and through. And then take your knee down, top of the foot. Bring your hands up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, interlace your hands, take the other thumb on top. Roll your heart open, lift the chest. Left hip back. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release, frame your foot, shift back, half split. Fold over the front leg for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come forward, plant your hand, tuck the toe, lift the knee. Bring that left hand up. Press into the hand. And we breathe for 5 or 3, 2. Make sure your legs are strong. Last one. Look down, spin your right heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana. Sit down deep. Again, hips, we try to neutralize them. Steady gaze over the middle finger, hold your heels together for 3. Feel your triceps, 2. And 1. Exhale, reverse. Reach that left hand towards the back of the mat. 3. Extend through the elbow. 2. And 1. Inhale, rise. Hand comes down. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes together, bend the knees. Inhale, chair. Come to standing. Samastiti. So we're going to take this sequence. And we're going to take it breath to movement twice through. Right, so we're not holding any other posture, not even down dog. Right, so settle in, but know that you can if you like. Right? Remember, the practice is always going to be your own. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Coming into low lunge, bring your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands, lift your chest. Release, shift back, half split. Inhale, come forward, lift the knee. Inhale, bring your right hand up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through. Take your knee down. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, release, half split. Inhale, come forward, low lunge twist, left arm up. Exhale, look down, rise, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Straight away, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts. Step it through, low lunge. Rise. Interlace your hands, lift your chest. Exhale, half split. Low lunge twist, right arm lifts. Look down, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Take your hands down, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts. Step it through, low lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, interlace. Lift your heart. Half split. Easy twist, low lunge. Look down, rise, warrior two. Reverse. Warrior two, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Come to standing. Samastiti. So take your feet hip width apart. Toes pointed forward. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift your heart. Firm up your legs. Belly in, exhale, fold. Let your low belly rest onto the thighs. Peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Use your arms, look between your legs. Firm up your kneecaps. Shift your weight into the balls of the feet. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, slide your hands underneath your feet. Lift and lengthen Padahastasana. Same thing, you shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Your hips are over your ankles and you fold. Belly in, and then try to pull your hands forward. Relax your neck and shoulders for 5. Feeling that nice stretch into the calves and hamstrings. 4. In your spine. 3. Your hips. 2. And one. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Let it go, and then heel to your feet out and take a seat. So you're coming into a little Malasana squat. You can always roll up the mat if you need to. Take the hands to your heart. Knees comes high to the triceps. From here, lift your gaze. Lift the chest. Feel the bandhas. Squeeze your knees in, right? So you see when I'm squeezing, my knees, they come in. You resist with your hands. So you're activating the inner thigh, the outer part of your hip. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your hands forward and then come into a seat. Bring your knees together, come up onto the toes. You can hold behind your thighs. You can lift your shins up. You can let go. You can straighten your knees. Navasana, belly in for 5, 4, 3. Relax your shoulders down. 2, and 1. Lower down into Ardha Navasana, half fold. Breathe. Keep reaching the hands forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift back up. Again, you can hold underneath your thighs. We're going to do this 3 times. We breathe. Navasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Ardha Navasana. 5. Hold the belly back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. All right, we can hold on to the thighs. Put a smile onto the face. Last time. 5, 4. Control your mind. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Whew. All right. I should feel that bell burning to the core, right? So bend the knees. So we're just going to stretch out that hip flexor if that got a little bit tight. So take your feet as wide as the hip. It's almost like you can tickle your own heels. And then bring your knees over towards the right. Right? But keep your feet grounded where they are. Now you're going to take your left hand and reach for your ankle and bring your foot outside your left hip. Be mindful of your knee. So the stretch should be felt at the front side and into the, the hip flexor. And you're going to try to lower the hip down as much as you can. All right? You be, again, mindful of the knee. The stretch should be to the front side. And we breathe here. You can take that right foot on top if you prefer. You can keep it wide. All depends on how much sensation you crave. You then put the hand onto the hip or reach them overhead. 2 more. Good. And then bring your feet again hip width apart. You can rock them from side to side. If you felt it a little bit in your low back, and then eventually the knees comes over to the left. Right hand grabs for the ankle. You bring your foot snuggled into the hip. So you have that line from your hip out through the knee. All right, and we breathe again. Two more. Good, and then bring your feet together. Again, you can let your knees just sway from side to side. Then hug your knees into the chest. And from here, you're going to rock along your spine, and you're going to come back into that little Malasana squat. So we got options, so you can stay and take 10 breaths and just opening up into the hips if that's what you prefer. or you're going to come into Bakasana. Take 5 breaths in Bakasana, or as many as you prefer. From there, obviously, you can jump back and Chaturanga, or you're going to come in to a headstand. All right, so you will lower your head down, and then Chaturanga from there. So if you have neck issues, obviously, stay away from the headstand. Right, so you take your knees to the tricep, fingers spreads wide. You pull your elbows together, you lean forward, belly in, and then maybe one foot comes up, maybe the other. Right, so here we are, wherever you choose to be for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then lower the head down, if you can. And then float your feet up. Take another 5 breaths. In headstand. For 5. Belly in, squeeze your legs together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower your feet down or your knees down, or you're going to pike down halfway, and then you're going to shoot your feet back and land in Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And breathe. One more breath. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest, stepping through. Stay to the ball of your left toe. So you're coming into high lunge again. So bring your arms up. We're going to take 5 breaths here. So you're really reaching that heel back. You lift your gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening out your front knee, and then step your back foot in a little bit. You can start with the hands to the hips. Hips are square to the front. Belly in, firm up your right quad. Exhale, you start folding. So hand can stay on the hips. They can come down, wherever you choose to be now again. You lift and lengthen, press into the ball of that right foot. Fold over, Parsvadanasana, pyramid pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen, bend into the right knee. You might need to adjust your back foot a little bit. Right, the knees over the ankle. Inhale takes you up, Virabhadrasana 1. Right, low ribs in, squeeze your palms together, heels together. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, interlace your hands. For a moment, you can straighten out your front knee, lift the chest. Exhale, bend back in, warrior 1. Fold to the inside, humble warrior. Hand comes up and over the shoulders, snuggle hip underneath. Look towards your left arch, belly in, chin to chest. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise halfway up, right? Not all the way. Spin up onto the back, on the toe of your left toe. So you can keep the hands the same, or you take the hands to heart. Inhale, launch yourself forward, coming into warrior 3, Virabhadrasana, bound. Steady gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into the right knee, left foot steps back. Inhale, arm comes up, straightening out your right knee. Turn to the front side, left toe to the left corner. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Spin up onto the right toe, hand can come down, and then you can lower down. So you're coming in to Skandasana. You can stay here, hands at heart, or left hand outside your right foot. So you see how my knee is onto the tricep. I open up my right arm. So this is a great place to stay. Take your hand to the low back if you prefer, and you combine. So you're opening up into the right shoulder, twisting open, legs are strong, inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hand comes down, lift your hips, walk your hands towards the right foot to frame it. So option here, 5 breaths in standing split, or if you are practicing your handstand, you can go to a wall, or just do it right where you're at. Open it up, here we go, back the hands, 5 breaths. Chaturanga out of it. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Make sure you're breathing Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Stay to the ball of the right foot, rise up. High lunge, Ashtachandrasana. Sit deep down into it, lift through the heart for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening out your front knee, step your foot in a little bit. Heel to heel alignment. Hips are squared. Lift your gaze, belly in. Exhale, fold over the front leg. And breathe. 5. Press into the ball of your left big toe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift up halfway, bend back in to the left knee. You might want to adjust your stance, rise up, you keep squaring the hips out, arm comes up, here we go again. Virabhadrasana, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, interlace other thumb on top, roll your shoulders over, you can straighten out the front knee. Exhale, bend back in. Humble warrior. We breathe 5. Look towards your arch. Try to be to the inside, snuggling left hip under you. Try to avoid sticking the butt out. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Sort of a little bit more than halfway. Come up onto the ball of the right foot. You can keep your hands as is, or you take the hands to heart. Shift into Virabhadrasana. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into the back knee. Step your right foot back, and then rise up. You bend into the right foot, left heel up. Coming into Skandasana. You can stay here. Right hand can come out. Left arm reaches up. Come into half bind or full bind. Look over your left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands down. Lift your hips and then frame your right foot. Slide your foot back. So again, whatever you did, if you were going for handstands, you do that. Standing split, if that is more your cup of tea. Wherever you are, 5 breaths. Legs are always strong. And chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your knees down to the mat for a moment. Keep your hips over your heels and then walk your hands forward. So puppy pose, sink the heart down, look between your hands, belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And walk your hands back. Take a seat for a moment onto your heels. So from here, we're going to take it in to Pincha Mayurasana. So you can come up against the wall if you prefer, or you come down to the forearms if you're not into the inversions. So you take your hands down. So here we are. You tuck your toes under and then lift your hips up. Belly in. So this is a great place to be. You can just try to lift one leg up, the other, or you float your feet up. You are in Pincha Mayurasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I was going to try to chaturanga. I haven't done that one in years. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. So make your way back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make sure you're breathing again. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Rise up for Virabhadrasana B. So just for a moment here, we're going to stay. So we're going to take it into Chitta Parsvakonasana, but we're going to take it into bind. So if you have a block, you will take your hands to the inside. You're lining up your knee to your this shoulder. Bring your left hand up again, noticing if your butt wants to stick out. See if you can bring it under. You come into half bind, so you might stay here. You can use the strap as well. You can take your right arm underneath and connect your fingertips, and then roll your heart over, look over the shoulder. You breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down, step your left foot in. So if you're not in bind, you're just going to come up and take it into 3 pose. So you're shifting your weight into the right foot, you rise up, take your right foot to the inner thigh. Otherwise, bird of paradise. Slowly, gently, you start rising, coming up into standing. Maybe you stay here, you can extend your foot, shift the gaze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward, bend your knee, and then come back down again. And then you're going to let go, and you're going to take your hand. So what we're going to do is that we're going to come into this variation. It's half Chittavasana and half Bakasana. So it's Ekapada Bakasana B in the third series. So you're going to take, you know what, you're actually going to keep that, the bind. So you're going to take your right foot onto the shoulder. Right, you're going to keep your left knee bent, and you're going to come in to this Bakasana, one-legged. See how I'm lifting my foot up. My knees are bent, and from here, I'm extending my right foot forward. Right, so here I am in Ekapada Bakasana B. Right, how do we get out of it? I need to go this end. From here, when you're here, You will bend your right knee, right, and you come into Bakasana and you jump back. Chaturanga. Fun, huh? All right. So when you come through, come into child's pose for a moment. You're just going to do the other side. And when you're ready, come back into all fours. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana B. And then take your hands to the inside. Again, you can use the block, noticing if you want to stick your butt up, bring it underneath you, lengthening. Right hand up. You can take it down to the low back and you can stay there. Left hand comes underneath. All right, and you're lengthening, twist, look over the shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down and then step your right foot forward. Again, so if you are not a bird of paradise person, just take 3 poses for Krasana. You're balancing on your right foot, rise up wherever you are. You can take the foot into the inner thigh. You're still opening up into the hip. Maybe you extend, shift the gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee and then lower down. So here we go again. You will take that left hand outside your left foot. Right hand comes to the inside. You're going to bring your right knee to the triceps. You come up onto the ball of the foot. So this is your Bakasana leg. Right? Lift your right foot to the butt. So you're balancing there, and then you extend your foot forward. So here you are, Ekapada Bakasana B. You take your breaths, and then you bend your left knee. So you're coming into crow pose. So you hear 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Bend your knee, jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, jump your feet through. I was going to say to a seat. Right, toes are pointing forward. Keep your feet hip width apart. Peace fingers, you lift it up around your big toes. Paschimottanasana A. Belly in, exhale, fold. Use your arms to pull yourself forward. Look between your legs, we breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Point your toes, take your hands behind you. Fingertips are pointing towards your hips, about a half foot or so. Right, so if you prefer, you can bend your knees and come into a reverse tabletop like that. Or you can bring your feet together, you point your toe, you try to get your toe towards the mat, and you lift up, press into the index finger, and lean your head back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, take your hips down, take your knees to the chest, roll over, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, jump through to a seat. And if you can jump through, take your left foot outside your left hip. Right foot straight out. So you sit like this. Take your hand and external rotate the calf. You sit straight up. Both sit bones are rounded. Belly in. Exhale, fold. And breathe. Triangle Mukha Pada, Paschimottanasana. 2 more. Good. Inhale. Come all the way up. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. Bring your right knee to the chest, and then exhale, you let it fall to the side. So you can sit here, and you will twist from here over to the right, look over the shoulder. Or if you practice it, you will take your foot into your hip crease. You do half lotus. You're going to then take your right hand right. Try to keep both sit bones grounded. Hand can either come to the knee, or you're going to slide your palm under the knee. You sit up tall, exhale, twist. Now we breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. All right, so option again. So you can just roll over here and take your vinyasa, or you're going to take your hands to the inside. So we're going to come into Ekapada Bakasana. You bend your elbows. So it might be a case that you just try it and keep your feet grounded, because there's a lot of shoulder and core strength. You bend your elbows. I like to come up onto my toes. I'm like this little ball, right? I keep my knee in. I lean forward. This might be where you're at. Just see how it feels. Try to lift your feet. Maybe you start with 1. Maybe you bring the knee to the chest. Maybe you extend and then jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just things to play with. This time you're going to jump through, right? Or you just lower your knees down and take your right foot outside your left hip. Or you jump through. So again, take the flesh, move it to the side. You sit up tall and exhale, fold over the front leg. Keep breathing, strong breath. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the knee to the chest. So this is your first option, like that. Or your foot into your half lotus. Left hand come and hold onto the foot. Either hand onto the knee, or you slide it under. You breathe. You lift up tall. Exhale, twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, let it go. And again, so you plant your foot and your hands. Take your shin to the tricep. So you curl into this little ball. You might just stay there, see how it feels. Maybe start lifting that left foot, bringing right knee to the chest. And then jump back, if you can. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump through to a seat. And then lie all the way down to your back. So bend your knees. Try to see if you can tickle your heels maybe. Satya Bandha Sarvangasana. Inhale, lift your hips up, and then shimmy your shoulder underneath you. Interlace your hands, and then press your pinky to the floor. Press into the balls of the big toes. Lift your heart. Press into the skull for 5, 4. Arms are strong. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down. Take a moment. So you can take 3 more of those. Or Urdhva is that's calling your name. Not always mine, but I do them anyway. Right? Hands in line with your shoulders. Fingertips are pointing towards the shoulders. Press into the hands and feet and lift your head and hips off for 5 breaths. Come down. Rest for a moment. wherever you choose to be. Number 2. Inhale, lift up. Come down. Take a moment. Move your hands in. Here we go. Last and final Urdhva Lift up. And then come down. Put your knees into the chest. And extend your feet straight up to the sky. Cross your right thigh over your left. So you're making an X. Bend your knees, the knees stacks. You can also take figure 4. Hold on to the outer parts of the feet or your shins, and then press the knees to the chest. Moving the feet away from one another. Supine Gomukhasana. Let go of your feet. Keep your knees as is, or you unwind them. Exhale your knees over towards the left. Nice and slow. Try to keep your right shoulder grounded. You can shift your gaze. If this is too much, unwind your legs. Also bring the legs higher to the chest for more sensations. Ujjayi breath is still present. And then inhale, come up through center. Unwind your legs. And then cross left over your right. Either figure 4 or you hold on to the other part of the feet. And then bend the knees, bring them to the chest. Take about 5 breaths. And then let it go. Bring your arms out wide. Take the knees to the right. Rounding left shoulder down. Inhale, come back through center. Unwind your legs. Give yourself a squeeze. And then extend your feet out long. Take a breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Return to the natural breath. Go of all the controls. Speed. If you're ready, slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes. Stretch out long. Knees to the chest. And then come up into a seat. Sit up tall. Let your hands rest to the knees. Close your eyes and listening into your breath. In the shifts that's happened both in your body and mind and in your heart. Your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Feel free to leave a comment. If you have any suggestions, thoughts, anything in particular you want to practice. And I hope to see you next time. Have a beautiful Monday, everyone.